it's a rainy day. It's a rainy night also. Some places in Trinidad and Tobago have been under flood. Some are still recovering from the last incident. What can we do to alleviate flooding in Trinidad and Tobago? What can we do? Is the Ministry of Works and Transport doing enough to help the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago in the low-lying area? Is drainage in our country being done the proper way? I want to ask you that tonight. Is the drainage in Trinidad and Tobago and the water courses in Trinidad and Tobago, are they being cleaned and maintained the proper way? So I want to hear from you tonight, viewers. We are in the rainy season. Give us some ideas of what you think the Drainage Department or the Ministry of Works and Transport could do to alleviate flooding in certain communities in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, flooding is a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big disaster. Year come, year go. Year come, year go. It's the same thing we are having. It's the same thing. People lose their entire household of appliances, couch, TV, fridge, radio, clothes, mattress, wardrobe. Every year it's the same thing in our country. Same areas are being flooded over and over and over. What can the ministry do in order to alleviate this flooding? So I want to hear from you tonight, viewers. I am Saieed Ali, and you are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali. We are live on Synergy Network from Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. with a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Remember, viewers, we are also on the social media platform. We are on Facebook, Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Like, share, search. We are also on YouTube. TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you will know when we go live, viewers. So tonight, share our live stream, viewers. It is about the flooding that is taking place in Trinidad. How can we fix the flooding? How can we work on the water courses, on the channels, on the drainage in our country to fix the flooding situation? How can we do that? How can we as a citizen advise those in authority on fixing the problem in our community? Now, you will be in the community, living decades in the community, and every single year when flooding comes, you have to buy a new couch. You have to buy a new TV. You have to buy a wardrobe. You have to buy a bed. You have to buy household item. Is this right? Is this right? How do we fix it? I want to hear from you tonight, viewers. I want to hear from you tonight. Now, residents are appealing for assistance with regards to a riverbank in Woodland that they say is falling apart. A contract was given by the Drainage Department of the Ministry of Works and Ministry of Works to the swamp to take care of the swamp mud with grass and build a riverbank. The riverbank was built with a pointed edge and a solid rectangular bank. Can handle the force of water. It can't. With limited banks, I should say. However, the top of the triangular bank cannot handle the force of water. Water penetrates the narrow top and soil is washed away, causing the breach in the riverbank. Water then continues to wash out the bank by the river water hydraulic action. Trinidad and Tobago, what you are seeing is a river that have been cleaned. Now, this river is in the Woodland area. Now, you tell me if this, look at it. Look at that. Look at that. The mud is dry. It is totally dry on top. When water comes down that channel, it is going to wash away the complete bank that the contractor did. Look at that. It's sad, you know, it's sad. We have audio in it? It's sad, it's really, really sad. There's a swamp, a water course. Water from the Woodland area would pass through that channel. On the opposite side now, look at that. Swamp there again. So what is the bank really doing? What is the bank really doing? It is a waste of time. It is a waste of time. Call a good night.
I just want to let you all know that if the Minister of Works and Transport come and meet the people, find out what is the problem and see if we could get a solution. But he have to have consultation with the people first.
Correct.
Whether it's Woodland, whether it's Pinal, whether it's Barrackpore, right? So the fact remains sometimes when they clear these waterways, they just move the donkey grass and so on. They don't move the silt, right? And this is the problem we have in the southern area. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. So we need some solutions. Because recently in Orupuch, I believe, I made mention of this a night, I believe 2 nights ago, where some officials from the drainage went down to let villagers know that what they are doing, they are actually breaching the laws. In Woodland, they need help. So viewers, I want you to call in tonight. This is something that affects us in Trinidad and Tobago. Year after year after year, months after months after months, the flooding, it has not been alleviated in our country. Over and over and over is the same thing. We need it to finish. We need it to done. Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, you're live.
Mr. Ali, once PNM, this government in power, the flooding cannot be solved. It will keep on getting worse. When you have a minister, a kunumunu minister, Zuan Sinanan, nothing cannot be better than that. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I want to hear from you tonight. I want to hear from the people on Pinal, from the people in Orupuch, from Woodland. I want to hear from these people from Caroni, from Grandy, even Port of Spain flooding out now. Call a good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
I'm Mr. Ali.
Yes?
Yes, I've been listening to the program. I pay very close attention to what's going on. Good night to you, the viewers, and our participants. If you look at the situation with the flooding, you understand, they complain about the flood, but they have 6 months at the dry. Am I on?
Go ahead, I'm listening to you. Hello? Sorry about that, viewers. I guess he got caught up. But tonight we're discussing drainage. Flood, it is affecting us. Down Barrackpore, early this morning, flood again. Flood again. What is causing the flood water to rise? Is it the water course not being cleaned enough? Is it not being maintained? Is it what? What is causing it? Now, we have the drainage department, we have the Ministry of Works. Where are those engineers? Instead of you come to tell people, you know what, they hear this now, all that breaching, you know, all that against regulation, you know. Instead of you come with a plan, you want to come to tell me you're breaching. Baraport flood out this morning. Imagine Sugar Waters are flood now. So I want to hear from you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So we're taking this call before we go on our break. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Hello?
Yeah, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live.
Good night. Saeed?
Yes?
Good night, Saeed.
Good night, go right
Good night
ahead.
to all the added listeners, callers, and participators. We're looking at the situation. From January to May, you could not address the flood, to address the situation concerning flooding. You got just the rainy season. What you could do? You could tell people rain falling and holding back from addressing the flooding. No, that's not going to work. With the flooding situation, if a river or a drain is running straight, the water will just flow.
Correct.
But when a river or a drain have to break corners, it will cause serious flooding. So every river or drain that is coming down, you build a little pond or a reservoir on the side where the breakage is to hold the water, and the rest of the water go down because it will cause intense flooding. Once the river running straight, the water will just flow. You know what I'm saying, Saeed?
Yes.
But thank you all.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but we want to stick to this discussion. We'll be right back after this break.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
We are offering you 4% on our fixed deposit, viewers. Remember, Real Talk, we are licensed money lenders. So if you're looking for cash borrow and you don't know where to go, our numbers will be on screen shortly, viewers. So contact us. Just put up our numbers here. Our numbers on screen, viewers. Contact our office from Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Set up an appointment. Come and see us. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road in Chaguanas, viewers. We also have a sub-office at 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village in San Fernando. Remember, viewers, I'm a licensed money lender. And Real Talk is also offering you 4% on a fixed deposit. Don't miss out on this offer. Don't miss out. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
Saeed?
Yes?
I'd like to address our problem. Saeed?
I'm listening to you.
Right. Sinanan come out in Parliament and say they fix the water course in the creek.
Uh-huh.
That water course never fixed. That's why Woodland all of them have so much flooding.
I understand what you're saying.
If you want, you could send your boys and you could check all the scene, all the iron in the water still.
Wow. And they say they fix it?
And they say they fix it.
It's sad. Thank you, my friend.
Welcome.
So, viewers, what can we do? Or what can the ministry do? Because I find in the rainy season, anytime rain fall, every time the rain fall, is because flood. 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 Why is this? Why is this? Is the drainage department taking forever to clean? Or they not on time? Or they are delinquent in doing their jobs? Because South always flooding. How come? How come South always flooding? It's sad. It's sad what people have to go through every time the rainy season comes. I mean, it's not easy to walk in a plant store or a furniture store every 2 months, 3 months and have to purchase a living room set or a dining set or a TV. It's not right here. It is not right here. It's ridiculous. So I'm asking the engineers and the big boys, let's visit the South area. Go down to the area, see what is taking place, find out how, where, when, why, what could be done. It's too much of nonsense. Too much of nonsense. Barapo flooded 2 or 3 days ago. Today's the next flood in Barapo. What is causing it? Why can't the water run out? Caller, good night.
Mr. Saeed.
Hello?
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Good night, go right ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from Woodland. Right now, there's a man inside the river trying to patch the bank the way the water is seeping through. And nobody's want to do anything for the people.
I understand. Thank you, my friend. So here is now, viewers. Despite Ministry of Works and Transport employees patching and leveling the dilapidated Reach Road, Barapo yesterday, residents are given Minister of Works and Transport Rohan Sinan until Monday to begin road repair works. If not, residents vow to block roads in protest as they are not accepting temporary measures. Following Tuesday protest, Sinan stated that the Ministry of Works and Transport employees left the community after residents threw stones at them. The residents admit they chased the repair crew but never threw stone at them. Somewhere along the line, something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Again, I echo. So now, viewers, Ramesh said the material used to patch pothole did not have oil to bond it together, and the road remained bumpy. With rain forecasted this weekend, the almost impassable condition would return within a week. With many residents owning old vehicles, he said the wear and tear caused by the road condition might force them to buy new ones soon. Residents also added that they want a hot mix road and not crush and run. On Tuesday, Sinanan said the patchwork was temporary as a rehabilitation was in the procurement phase. So Barapore villagers, Reach Road, they are unhappy with the conditions. Now, I understand the police there. We understand that. The police is there to make sure that it do not turn out to be a violent protest. But I will tell you something. To get something done in Trinidad and Tobago, you have to protest. You have to protest as we have been seeing for the last couple of years gone by. If you do not protest, apparently like you're getting nothing done. Absolutely nothing done. Now I'm going to tell you something. Barapore have some seriously bad road, you know. I'm not joking. I just be down there on weekends sometime. And the road really bad. It really bad. It need fixing. It really need fixing. But the thing is, the drainage to pull out the water. I mean, who is the MP down in that area? Insult another minister. Because I go tell you something, a MP and councillor is responsible for the community, you know. I'm telling all you that. And if all your villagers don't stand up against the MP and the councillor who's supposed to fix the road, who's going to do it for you? Who is going to do it for you? Now I have a program here. We could highlight the issue. When we highlight the issue, we put in the community on spot. We put in the MP on spot. We put in the councillor on spot. You see, when villagers come out to protest, remember the protest? Which means they are fed up. They are tired. They need a change. You will tell me we have to protest for roads? We have to protest for roads. We have a pitch lake down in Labrie, and we have to protest for goddamn roads. Call a good night.
Is the strategy of this PNM government, sir. Now, when you say holding the MP and the councillors, that might be true, sir. But you must remember the opposition has no resources at all, none whatsoever.
Correct.
And even the opposition regional corporation, where they are not given the amount of money they are due. So the government, the central government, the PNM government, is starving them for resources. So once the MP and the councillors and them have good intentions, they have been stifled, and this is the fact, sir. This is the fact. That is what is happening. When you say about South have its flood, it is not only in this area that the government has been delinquent, you know. They have been delinquent totally. And you know what they are doing, sir? They are peddling a narrative. How the UNC changed several national security and had no result. So the crime rate under the UNC, the partnership government, was way lower than what it is now. Look at the crime situation. Did you ever see all these home invasion and all these kind of things under the partnership day? No. It is because it was bearing food that was using different strategies. But the PNM only wrote to come and criticize. Why is it they always say that the UNC is back talking their money is affecting international? What about when Rowley come up with this email dating with a pack of lies, only lies? And I must commend the current THA Chief Secretary, sir. I saw in today's paper about, with a forensic audit, the amount of mismanagement. And I will tell you now today, sir, should or when God help us and get this PNM government out of power, it would be a storm, sir, to know the amount of mismanagement and pilferage from this PNM government. And we pray to God. You know, Rowley come out and say to his supporters, he don't trust Farley. But I want to tell him that the nation does not trust him at all. It is time for him to demit officer. It is time for him to go. Because they are doing no work. They are doing nothing in the infrastructure. That is why we are having recurrent flooding. That is exactly what is happening, sir. It's time. The people in South also pay taxes, you know, sir. The people in South all over the country paying taxes as opposed to his constituency where people live in a house and they are paying not even the rent. But they are giving all the resources. It is time for this to stop. And I am urging the population for the election, come out in your mass. Come out in your mass and send a statement to this government. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, however, Ramsarup said they have been experiencing bad road for over 20 years and patience is thin. He said the government was only carrying out work in the town of Port of Spain area. Imagine that. 20 years now. Party come and party go. Party come and party go. MP and councillors come and go. And there's the same cock and bull story over and over and over. Over and over and over is the same thing. How come? Why? Why? Why does a community always have to be flooded out? 1.4 million people in Trinidad and Tobago, in a 2x2 country where millions of dollars are being circulated, billions of dollars are being circulated, and you go tell me we can't fix a flooding problem? It's sad. It's really, really sad. Hear this. Minister of Health, Terence Dialsing, toured the new central block of the Port of Spain General Hospital project site on Thursday. He was joined by Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Saieed Ali, Chairman of the Urban Development Corporation of TNT, that's UDCOT. Now, UDCOT CEO, Tamika Charles, and other officials of UDCOT, the Northwest Regional Health Authority, and contractors. So they toured the place. A release from UDCOT stated that 5,000 cubic meters of concrete had been poured to date, and hundreds of local labor, semi-skilled and skilled, have worked at the new central block site. It's from next September to December, medicals and engineering staff assigned to the new central block will undergo rigorous training in line with testing and commissioning the medical equipment and system. So viewers, very soon that block will be up and running. Very soon, hopefully within September, December, somewhere around there. We are going for a short commercial break, viewers, but when we come back, we're going to hear about the health and safety of Naikwan after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Caroni Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
So Trinidad and Tobago, I want to hear some bacchanal now. Naikwan Energy Trinidad Limited is seeking a health safety me say it again. Naikwan Energy Trinidad Limited is seeking a health, safety, security, and environment manager for its point-of-care gas-to-liquid plant. The plant is currently shut down as per order from the Occupational Safety and Health Agency, OSHA, after a worker, Alan Ramkisoon, was severely injured during a fire on June 15 and died while receiving medical care in Colombia on June 18th. Where is the health and safety officer that's supposed to be in Naikwan once the plant is operational? So what they're trying to say, they were functioning without a health and safety officer? Or a manager? I'm just saying something, you know. I'm just saying something. OSHA, the Energy Minister, and Naikwan have since launched investigations. It's the second major incident at the plant since it began operation in December 2020. On the company website, it listed accountant, attorneys, legal and compliance, as well as HSSE manager as vacancies at the plant. The vacancies stated the application must have bachelor or associate degree in engineering, environmental management, and relevant technical discipline. The manager will be responsible for ensuring that all hazard related to the asset operation and identifies all risk assessed and reduced through prevention and mitigation. Energy Minister Stuart Young was asked if he knew whether the position was occupied in June 15th. Was there a HSSE manager at the plant when the explosion happened? Or was that vacant position ever filled? He said, I would not be aware of the staffing composition of companies, especially private companies. That question should be put to Naikwan. So, was there an HSSE, Health and Safety manager, while work was being done? You know, in these plans, health and safety is the key in getting operations running smooth. It's a key component in an industrial site. Was there an officer on site? And it's the same thing as the 4 divers who died. Was there proper HSSE protocol executed? Was there? An explosion claimed the life of an individual again in another plant in Trinidad and Tobago. What is the Energy Minister doing? Health and safety, are they issuing new guidelines, stiffer penalties? We want to know. We want to know. These are industrial sites. These oil and gas. Paula, good night. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Said.
Go right ahead, you're live, my friend.
Said, you're a man running a financial organization. You're running a security organization.
Yes.
You go bring a carpenter to be the head of those organizations.
Well said.
So, we in this country put a lawyer to manage our energy ministry in this country. That is Stuart Young. And every situation that occurred where people lost their lives, he was the energy minister in this country. And we accepted that. We have a carpenter who is the Minister of Finance in this country. We're managing with money and losing a lot of money also.
Correct.
Then we have a woman who only claimed she wanted to dye his skin to be the sports minister. We have a man who does know nothing about tourism as the tourism minister in this country. And the list goes on and on and on.
Correct.
That is why we're failing so much in this country. And the organization they have spearheading these entities like the ocean, the unions and all of them is a waste of time organization that doesn't really have the knowledge to deal with situations like these. So people will continue losing their lives. In the first place, that liquid, that plant with Nikon running didn't supposed to be operational at all. And Stuart Young was the one who made the decision to sell it off to these people to run this organization. Now we see people losing their lives, it's had explosion and all kind of thing. And the hard thing about it in this country, we cannot hold these people accountable. So it just come like another life loss, and they go on collecting their big fat salary as usual, and people have to bury their loved one. They have to lose their income that they were depending on. And unless we in this country don't get serious and the demand from the people who governing our assets in this country and spending our taxpayers' money to start to make decisions to better the country rather than to let it fall apart. Look, they're going to sell out the pitch league. The company that they sell the pitch league to is selling back Trinidad the same pitch to fix our road at premium rates.
Correct.
So if you go and buy pitch in somewhere Timbuktu, you're going to be paying the same price as people all over the world. Correct. And that is why they cannot fix the road. So when we could have get pitch in our own country to fix our roads, and it wouldn't cost much, now we have to pay the same price, people from all over the world paying for our own pitch.
Yes.
And this is the kind of decision these people are making in this country. And I don't know when people will wake up and understand that this government is bad for Trinidad and Tobago, and we haven't moved anywhere for the last 8 years to develop or better the country any way possible. Look what we have to be driving in this road, and we have one of the 7 wonders of the world, the pitch lake in Trinidad and Tobago. We are laughing stock right now in Trinidad and Tobago, It's for people to see the roads that you have to drive on. And we have a pitch lake here. That is absolutely ridiculous, boy. And like I said, this Trinidad population really have to make a decision if they want to move forward with the same government or do anything else and make a change for something else to happen. Otherwise, we have nowhere else to go in this country besides down. Have a good night, Mr. Saeed, and enjoy the rest of your program. Take care, man.
Thank you, my friend. Same to you and the family. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is urging all sectors of society to recognize the importance of scientific research in guiding the public response to an emergency. Now we're doing scientific research now to guide the population in an emergency. Hey, hear this now. We're going from bad to worse, We're going from bad to worse, And now the Prime Minister wants to know why the outside countries is looking at us like fools. 1.4 million people in a 2x2 country, and we became the 6th country with the most criminals. The 6th. Dr. Rowley made the remarks during his feature address at the Dagger Auditorium, University of West Indies, St. Augustine campus at a ceremony marking the 70th anniversary of the Seismic Research Center. Recalling his time as a geologist working for the center in different parts of the Caribbean, Rowley stated that, pure science was not partisan and should be given greater attention than baseless conspiracy. Referring to a public lecture he delivered while working at a researcher in Montserrat years ago, Rowley said he advised the authorities not to invest in rebuilding the capital, Plymouth. He said after his speech, he got a visit from the permanent secretary who told him they cannot tell the people of Montserrat that. Let's listen to this.
I remember going to Montserrat and having a lecture, a public lecture, one Sunday evening. Montserrat was engaging in spending some serious British money in rebuilding Plymouth. And the subject of my lecture then was telling the authorities in Montserrat that they shouldn't spend that money in Plymouth because it could be wasted. And the following day, I got a visit from the permanent secretary who was in the lecture, and he said, you know, we heard what you said yesterday, but we can't tell the people of Montserrat that. Plymouth is our capital, and the business community wouldn't like that conversation. The next time I was in Plymouth, it was to be part of a team that was viewing the end of Plymouth, which even today has not been opened. The entire city was destroyed except for one or two things like the bank, and all the money that was spent to build the new Plymouth was lost.
Trinidad and Tobago, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear what Imbert have to say concerning some misconception.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Finance Minister Colin Imbert hosted a seminar that was primarily aimed at clearing up common misconception about the process of satisfying a request for government funding, thus making it more efficient on Wednesday. A release from the ministry stated that the seminar was on the procedure required for accessing fund in the estimates of recurrent expenditure and development program for ministries, permanent secretaries, and deputy permanent secretaries of various ministries. Caller, good night.
Yes, sir. Good night.
My friend, go right ahead.
Saieed, I have one thing to ask you tonight, but I don't know. I was hearing a little talk on the ground today, right? When last did you see the Commissioner of Police come out as the Commissioner of Police and make any statements publicly, right? A while, eh?
Yeah.
A while, eh?
I'm listening. Go right ahead.
Huh?
Go right ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, word on the ground is that she term up, right, since the 16th of May. She term up, and they tried to put she back like Gary, and it was unconstitutional side. So right now, word on the ground is we have no Commissioner of Police here. If anybody wants to correct a statement, let's free to call in and correct, man. But that's the word we hear on the ground right now. I come from good sources, eh? Check it out for yourself. You enjoy your night time.
Thank you, my friend. We gotta check out that. We gotta check out that. I gotta contact my sources. I will have to contact my sources. So, viewers, back to input. The event had presentations by the Director of Budget of the Budget Division, Development Program, and the Infrastructure Development Fund, and the Control of Accounts of the Treasury Division, who presented on the financial management and accounting system of Trinidad and Tobago. So Rowley had, not Rowley, Imbert had to keep a presentation on the procedure required for accessing fund. This is where we reach now. So all the time their process was wrong? I'm just asking. Ministry added that it hopes the information imparted will provide assistance to the accounting officers, resulting in improvement, efficiency, and productivity while operating in an environment of accountability, transparent, and integrity. Do we have that in Trinidad and Tobago? I'll tell you something. Too much of things taking place in this ministry that we can't get the job done. Too many setbacks, too many loopholes, too many favors. You got to tell me corporation need financing. Corporation needs financing. We have a Ministry of Finance. We have a Minister of Finance. Corporations is asking Ministry of Finance to release fundings so that they can get material to patch the road. What is the kickback? Year come, year go. It's the same thing.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtor Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtor Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now remember, viewers, before we wrap up the night show, the weekend is about to start. I just want to remind you that Real Talk is offering 4% viewers on fixed deposits. Invest in our company. Why? Because we are paying the highest interest rate in Trinidad and Tobago right now. Keep in mind, I am a licensed money lender also. You're looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. You have nowhere to turn to Saieed. As long as you have some form of collateral for me or the company to hold, it's not a problem. We'll do business with you. We will do business with you. We will make it easy for you. You need to have collateral, house, land, vehicle, gold, and we'll do business. You see, when you go to the bank blanking you. The amount of thing you need, it's a shame. It's a shame with the amount of thing you need. That is why I made lending easy. Very, very easy for you, the viewers of Trinidad and Tobago. And the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago also. Now, people say, Saieed, where you just get money, boy? You're a big money lender. You advertising your lending money. I'm going to tell you something. I just work 16 and 17 hours a day to make money. Turning over money. I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant. So I know how to make money. That is one thing with me. I don't do anything illegal. Everything I do is above board. Otherwise, this show, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, would have been shut down years ago. Years ago. And I just always say that. When I got my license to lend money, I advertise it on TV so people know, the police know, everybody know that Saieed is a licensed money lender. But we're launching another business very soon. Just a little patience. Just a little patience. So remember, viewers, if you want to be members of Real Talk Credit Union Information, not a problem. Contact our office Monday to Friday. Just probably numbers there. Contact our office Monday to Friday, viewers, from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Set up an appointment, and we'd love to do business with you. So this is our number. You can contact my office. You can contact me also, viewers. And let's do business. Let's do business. In order for you to grow, in order for your surroundings to grow, you have to have a vision. You have to have a vision. Let your vision become into reality. Me, I had a thought. The thought became a vision. And the vision became reality. Hence the reason why I am here today. Hence the reason why I am the managing director of Real Talk Group of Company. Real estate, security, money lending. Real Talk with Saieed Ali on TV. With his buy and sell cars. I just do spiritual work. So God have been blessing me. God have been blessing me. So when somebody says, Saieed, oh, you're dealing in guns and you're dealing in drugs and you're dealing in pros. No, Dan, don't get tired. Don't put your stigma out on me. I'm not of that. I against those things. I against those things. I will buy a vehicle, put a markup on it, and I will sell it back. I will advertise a property for sale, put a markup, make a little money, sell it back. That's how I do business. I'm a businessman in Trinidad and Tobago and outside of our countries. So when it comes to tell Saieed, well, oh, you're dealing this and you're dealing that. No, I just do spiritual work too. So God have been blessing me. I'm a blessed man in this country, you know. Hence the reason why I can get so many things done. Because of the favors of God. So that's why I just come here. And when I tell you, you want to come after me, not a problem. I ain't boasting, you know. But I'll let you know. People just want to know, Saieed, where you get this, where you get that, where you get it, you driving Benz, you have Porsche, you have BMW, you have Range Rover, you have a car, show Benz. I just work hard. When I am 4 o'clock in the morning, you sleeping. When I go to sleep 11 o'clock in the night, you sleeping since 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So when you see me passing in a Benz, don't ask how we get that. Don't ask me, Said, how you get that? Ask me how many hours you put in for the day, Said. Ask me that question and I will tell you. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight. But I do want to say enjoy the weekend that is ahead of you. Don't get into problem. Remember, we are in the rainy season. Floods here, there, and everywhere. So be safe. Until we meet for another live broadcasting of Real Talk with Saieed Ali, I am Saeed, and I'm wishing you a safe and enjoyable weekend.